Hello everyone, this is Mohammad Inatullah from the Saimedha coaching center, Koti, Hyderabad. So in this video, we are going to discuss the gunshot bits of the topic polynomials for the Polycet examination. Okay, now this whatever the gunshot bits we are having, most important questions which can appear in the Polycet examination, we are going to discuss in this today's video. But before starting that, whatever the important bits we are having over here, I want to give you some information related to Polycet over here. Now, what is Polycet examination? Polycet examination, it is Polytechnic Common Entrance Test. Okay. Now, the students, those who have written the 10th examination, your SSC, whatever the exams was there, the students, those who have completed your 10th exams, now you will be having the actual two parts you will be having over here. Okay. Now, first part, the maximum students, those who know, those who are having the awareness, that will be having intermediate. For intermediate, we will be having the first year, second year. So, maximum 10th class students, whatever we are having, they know that after 10th class, we have to go for intermediate only. Intermediate colleges, first year, second year. But we are having the another path also, another route we are having, which is advantageous for our future purpose. Okay, that is Polytechnic. After completing the 10th, we will be having the Polytechnic. What is Polytechnic now? Okay, we will be having diploma in engineering. If you want to perform the direct engineering over here, now itself we are having the aim that I want to become an engineer, that instead of going to the intermediate over here, we can select easily the Polytechnic course over here. Okay, diploma in any engineering. Suppose if you are taking mechanical engineering, civil engineering, computer science, electrical, electronics, whatever the different types of engineers we are having over here, you can go in that course. Okay, by writing the one common entrance test over here, that is Polycet. Now, what is the advantage we are having? Instead of going to the intermediate, we are going for the Polytechnic over here. What is the advantage we are having? Listen carefully now. Okay. Now, if you are going with the first year and second year, we will be not having any value for the degree. If you are completing that second year also, that you will be not capable of securing the job over here. You will be not getting the direct job after completing the second year also. But in this Polytechnic, if you are completing the diploma, whatever the concerned engineering you are taken over here, after completing the diploma, you will be eligible for writing the government examinations. So, whatever the degree we are getting for the diploma over here for Polytechnic, it will be very useful for the future purpose. You can crack the government examinations, you can get the government job over here. Either it is ISRO, DRDO, Septum, BARC we are having over here, TSPSC, AE, number of government jobs will be available, and after completing this Polytechnic, after completing this diploma, we can easily crack that government jobs. And the basic salary for the government jobs over here, it will be nearly from 30 to 40,000. Minimum salary. But if you are going with the intermediate over here, we are not capable of performing that type of jobs. But in this diploma course, in this Polytechnic course, whatever we are having over here, after intermediate, suppose if you want to do engineering, so first year completed, second year completed, after that also you have to go for the BTech colleges, you have to select engineering colleges. For that engineering college also, you have to write the common entrance test over there. So, in BTech, whatever the subjects you will be learning according to engineering, now itself in the Polytechnic, in the diploma itself, you will be completing 80 to 85% engineering subjects you will be completing over here. So, if you are completing all the engineering subjects now itself, then whenever you are going for that engineering college, already you know the complete syllabus, whatever you have done over here, some additional 2 or 3 subjects will be there, that is it. So, this is a plus point you are having over here. Now itself you are learning all the engineering subjects. Then in the engineering level, in the engineering colleges, if you know already that some more hard work you have to do and you can crack the government examinations what we are having, then you will be settling a bright future for you. So, this was a somewhat brief detail for the related future after 10th, what are the path we are having over here. Understood. Now, for after 10th, if you want to go for this Polytechnic, if you want to go for this diploma in any engineering over here, we have to write one common entrance test. That is Polycet, Polytechnic Common Entrance Test over here. Now, if you want to get the top college, if you want to get a free seat in the government college over here, then compulsory we have to crack, we have to get a good rank, a top rank in the Polycet examination. Now, how we can get that good rank, a top rank in the Polycet examination means whatever we will be providing the coaching for you, whatever the gunshot bits we are having, whatever the important questions we are having, what are the standard bits we are having, all that coachings will be provided by Saimedha Coaching Center, Koti, Hyderabad. So, whatever the coaching will be providing you over here, if you are practicing that bits, then you can easily crack that Polycet examination and you will be getting the good college, a top college, a free seat you will be getting in the diploma. Suppose, if you have taken this part over, now in this video we will be discussing all this gunshot bits what we are having. Now, the material prepared by our experienced faculty members, we have prepared one material over here. If you are practicing that material, if you are seeing the notes and practicing this material, that is sufficient for your examination, to crack that examination. Suppose we have taken, first we will be providing synopsis, formulas and important points to remember. The next, previous year Polycet questions with the solutions, Then we have prepared all the questions in the level wise. Level 1, level 2, level 3. Level 1 we have taken basic level questions over here. Standard level questions we have taken. Advanced level questions we have taken with the solutions, we have taken. Understood? Then we will be conducting self-test, then we will be conducting live test over here. So, whatever the questions will be providing you with the Polycet previous year questions, if you are practicing all this, that is sufficient to crack the Polycet examination over here. Okay, so this will be the material what we will be providing to you. Okay, now we are providing the coaching. Saimedha Coaching Center, Koti, Hyderabad is providing the coaching online as well as offline over here. Okay, offline classes are going, already we have started the batches. If you want to attend the offline classes, we will be having the sessions over here. Morning session, afternoon session we are having over here. 8:30 to 1:30 morning session we are having. 2 to 6 afternoon session we are having over here. Now, if you are interested in online course over here, in online course we will be having digital recorded video classes, regular live classes we will be having, regular topic wise exams with explanations. Study materials will be having, then we will be conducting the mock test. Okay. So, if you are interested in this, if you want any information regarding this, you can contact on this given numbers 9246212138, 9848692598. Okay. Now, let us start the whatever the standard bits we are having over here, gunshot bits we are having for the topic polynomials. Okay. Now, let us see this part over here. If x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2 is divided by x square minus x plus 1 leaves a remainder r of x with the quotient x minus 2, then r of x is equals to. Okay. Now, for this, let us discuss one thing. First, I will be giving a simple formula. What is that formula means? See this part. Dividend is equals to divisor into quotient, okay. Next, plus what we are taking over here, remainder. Okay, this is the most important formula we are having. What we have written, dividend is equal to divisor into quotient plus remainder. Okay, now let us see this part. Now, if x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2, this part is divided by x square minus x plus 1. Okay, so this complete part we are taking it as a dividend. Now, this part will be taking it as what? A divisor. Leaves a remainder r of x. R of x is not there. With the quotient we are having x minus 2. Then we have to find out r of x. Okay. Let us see this part. Now, dividend means what we are writing over here? X cube. X cube minus 3x square. X cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. It is equals to. Now, what is divisor we are having over here? X square minus x plus 1. Okay. Now, into what is quotient we are having? X minus 2 plus remainder means what we are having over here? R of x. Okay. Like this we have taken over here. Now, we have to find out r of x value. Now, let us see this what we can do with this part. Now, this x cube we have written as it is x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. Okay, it is equals to. Now let us multiply that part. If you are multiplying this, what we are getting now? X square into x means this x square we have to multiply with this two terms. Okay, so x square into x means what? X cube we have taken. Now plus into minus, minus x square into 2 means 2x square. Now next, again this minus x we have to multiply with these two terms. So minus into plus minus x into x, x square, minus into minus plus 2 into x means what? 2x. Okay, this part is completed. Now one more 1 is there now. That 1 also we have to multiply with this two terms. So plus 1 into x means x, minus 1 2s are 2. Now last we are having it as plus r of x. R of x, like this we have taken over here. Now let us see this, what we can do with this part. Now if you are bringing all these terms, to one side, what will happen? X cube minus 3x square, x cube minus 3x square plus x plus 2. Now plus x cube over here means what? Minus x cube. Okay, minus 2x square minus x square means what we can write over here? Minus 2x square minus x square means minus 3x square. Minus 3x square coming over here means what? Plus 3x square. Okay. Now 2x plus x means 3x plus 3x over here minus 3x. Minus 2 coming over here plus 2. It is equals to r of x. Okay. Like this we have taken over here. Now let us see this part. Plus x cube minus x cube gets cancelled. Plus 3x square minus 3x square gets cancelled. Okay. Now next, minus 3x plus x. Minus 3 plus 1, minus 3 plus 1 is equals to what we can write over here? Minus 2x. Okay, minus 2x. Now next part, 2 plus 2, 4. So plus 4, it is equals to r of x. So whatever the final answer we are getting over here, r of x is equals to minus 2x plus 4. Okay. Now let us check the options what we are having over here. Minus 2x plus 4 means let us go with the first option. First option is correct. Now let us see the next question over here. What is the next question we are having? Let us see the next question over here. Now we are having some graph. Now according to this graph, what we have to do? We have to find out the above figure shows the graph of ax square plus bx plus c, means quadratic polynomial. If you are having quadratic polynomial, which of the following is correct? We are having some options over here. Which of the following is correct? We have to check this part. Okay. Now quadratic polynomials, whatever we are having over here, it will be maximum in U shape, parabola shape, U. Either it is upwards or else it is what? Downwards. So this is quadratic polynomial we are having over here. Let us check this part. Okay. Now first a simple point. What is the first simple point we are having means, as this graph, whatever we are taking, this curve, it is looking like downwards. Whenever it is looking like downwards, simple case what we have to take means a is less than 0. What we have to take? A is less than 0. If it is upwards, if it is U-like shape over here, then directly what we have to consider? A value is greater than 0. Understood? Means what we are having over here? Ax square now. Ax square plus bx plus c. This is a polynomial we are having over here. Now in this a, b, c, we have to identify the condition. Either it is greater than 0 or less than 0. Like that we have to check. Understood? So over here also what we have taken, directly I have told you the first condition. Whenever we are having the U shape we are having over here, okay, parabola upwards, then we have to take a is greater than 0. If it is downwards, then we have to take less than 0. Okay. Now if you are seeing the question, if you are seeing the options over here, first option, second option, third option, fourth option over here, a is less than 0, a is less than 0, a is less than 0, a is greater than 0, means obviously fourth option is wrong. Now we are having three options over here. In this, let us check this part. Now let us go for B. Now if you are seeing this point over here, whatever the top point we are having over here, if you are considering this point, it is lying on negative x-axis. What we are taking? Negative x-axis we are taking. If it is on the negative x-axis, what is we are having over here? Minus b by 2a. What we are having? Minus b by 2a. So second condition we are taking it as minus b by 2a. Because we have taken minus means a negative x-axis we are having. Negative x-axis means that's why we have taken minus. Minus b by 2a, it is what? Less than 0. Okay, minus b by 2a, it is less than 0 because we are having negative x-axis. So if you have taken negative x-axis over here, like this we have taken. Now let us check the condition. Now what we are having means A is less than 0 over here. Already we are having the condition A is less than 0. If A is less than 0, then B should be what? B should be what? Okay, listen here carefully now. Suppose, let us take one simple example over here. We are having minus b by 2a less than 0. Okay. Now, a is less than 0, already we know this concept. A is less than 0 means what we can take? Minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, any number we can take. So, for example, let us take a value is equals to minus 1. A value is equals to what we are taking over here? Minus 1 we are taking. Okay. Now, let us substitute this part. So, divided by 2 into minus 1 we have taken. Now, B value should be what? Either it should be greater than 0 or else it should be less than 0. Now, let us consider over here, let us consider B value we are taking greater than 0. Let us consider this part. If you are taking B value is greater than 0, let us take B is equal to 1. Okay. So, minus 1 we have taken over here, minus already we are having, B value is 1 we have taken. Now, let us check this part. Minus 1 gets cancelled. What is the answer we are getting over here? 1 by 2. 1 by 2 is less than 0 means this condition is wrong, because 1 by 2 is obviously greater than 0. Okay. So, if you are taking B is greater than 0, we are not getting the answer. This is obviously correct. Already we have done this part. A is less than 0 is correct, but this condition is wrong. B is greater than 0, what we have taken, it is wrong. Now, let us check with the other condition over here. B is less than 0. If you are taking B is less than 0 now, we will be taking the value as B is equals to minus 1. Let us take B is equals to minus 1 and we will be substituting over here. So, minus, again B value what we are having? Minus 1 divided by 2 into what is A value we are having? Minus 1. Okay. Now, if you are seeing this part, what is the answer we are getting now? Minus 1 gets cancelled. Minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2 means it is obviously less than 0. So, this condition is applicable. Understood? That condition is applicable. But if you have taken B is greater than 0, that is not applicable. If you are taking B is less than 0, this is applicable. So, what we can write now? B value, it is less than 0. Okay. So, this part is completed, this part is completed. A and B is completed over here. Now, again if you are seeing the options over here, A is less than 0 we are having, B is less than 0, B is less than 0, means option 1 is wrong. 1 and 4 we have deducted. Now, let us go with this part, 2 and 3. A is less than 0, B is less than 0, but C value what we are having? C value what we are having? Now, let's see. Now, if you are considering this graph again, this curve, it is coming under negative x-axis and it is coming under what? Positive y-axis. If it is coming under positive y-axis, then third condition what we are taking means discriminant will be greater than 0. What we are taking over here? D, discriminant, b square minus 4ac value will be greater than 0. Okay. So, for this what we have taken over here? Positive y-axis. If you have taken positive y-axis over here, now let us see this part. If you have taken b square minus 4ac greater than 0, minus 4ac if you are sending over there means what? B square greater than 4ac. Okay, this part we have taken. Now, B value is less than 0, A value is less than 0, what should be C value? Let us take one simple example over here again. If you are taking simple example now, what will happen? Let us see this part. If you are taking A value, what we are having? A value is less than 0 means A is equals to minus 1. B is equals to again less than 0 means let us take minus 2. Minus 1, minus 2 we have taken. Now, if I am taking C value is greater than 0. Let us assume this. We will be having two conditions. C is greater than 0 or C is less than 0. First, let us try with C greater than 0 over here. If C is greater than 0, then what we can assume the value? C is equals to 1. Let us take C is equals to 1 over here. Okay. Now, let us apply these values over here. B value what we are having? Minus 2. Minus 2 whole square greater than 4. A value minus 1. C value what we are having? 1. Okay. So, minus into minus plus 2 2s are 4 is greater than minus 4. 4 is greater than minus 4 means obviously it will be correct. Okay. So, whatever the C value is greater than 0 we have taken, that condition is correct. But if you are taking C is less than 0, we will be not getting the correct answer. Okay, C less than 0 means we will be not getting the correct answer. So, that is why what we have taken, C is greater than 0, this part, and A, B value is what? Less than 0. So, let us go with option number 2 over here. A is less than 0, B is less than 0 and C is greater than 0. Option number 2 is correct. Now, let us go with the next question over here. if alpha, beta, gamma are the zeros of the polynomial, f of x is equals to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d, then 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta plus 1 by gamma is equals to. If you are seeing this polynomial, it is looking like cubic polynomial, because if the degree, if the power we are having 3, then we have to call it as what? A cubic. If the power is 2, then we have to call it as a quadratic. Okay. Now let us see this part. Now, first if you are solving this, what we can do means, listen carefully, alpha, beta, gamma. If you are taking out the LCM for this part, what is the LCM we are having? Alpha into beta into gamma. This is the LCM we are having. Now we have tried the numerator. Now listen carefully what we have to do. Now first this is alpha and this is alpha, beta, gamma. If you are seeing this part, alpha and this alpha, beta, gamma, alpha, alpha gets cancelled. Alpha, alpha gets cancelled. What is left? Beta, gamma is left. That beta, gamma we have to multiply with the numerator. What the numerator we are having? 1. So beta, gamma into 1 means what? Beta, gamma. Okay, this part is completed. Next, plus. Now if you are saying this denominator, what we are having? Beta. So beta, beta gets cancelled. What is left now? Alpha, gamma. That alpha, gamma we have to multiply with the numerator. So alpha, alpha, gamma into 1 means what? Alpha, gamma. Okay, this part is completed, this part is completed. Now next, what is the denominator we are having over here? Gamma. Gamma, gamma gets cancelled. What is left? Alpha, beta. So alpha, beta into 1. Alpha, beta into 1 means what we can write? Alpha, beta. This part we have taken. If you are rearranging that, arranging that part, what we can write? Alpha, beta plus beta, gamma plus gamma, alpha divided by alpha, beta, gamma. Okay. Now we have to find out two values over here. One is numerator value and the another is denominator value. Now see this part. Now as we are having the cubic polynomial, what we are taking now? F of x is equals to ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d. This is our cubic polynomial. Now for this we are having some simple formula over here. What is that formula means? First formula, sum of the zeros. If you are taking sum of the zeros over here, what we can write means alpha plus beta plus gamma is equals to minus b by a. What we are having? Minus b by a. Simple formula. Now next, another formula what we are having. If you are taking alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equals to c by a. What we have taken? C by a. Minus b by a, c by a. Now next, last one we are having alpha into beta into gamma is equals to, now what we can write? Minus d by a. These are the formula we are having for the cubic polynomial. Okay, minus b by a, c by a, minus d by a. Like this we have taken. Now let us substitute over there. Simple case. So what is the value for alpha beta plus beta gamma plus gamma alpha is equals to c by a. What is alpha beta gamma is equals to minus d by a. So if you are writing this part, c by a divided by minus d by a. So a gets cancelled over here, minus c by d. So what is the answer we are getting over here? Minus c by d. Minus c by d means let us go with the fourth option. Okay, fourth option is correct. Now let us go with the next question over here. If alpha beta are the zeros of the polynomial, f of x is equals to x square minus p of x plus 1 minus c, then alpha plus 1 into beta plus 1 is equals to, like this we have taken. Okay. Now again, if you are seeing this part carefully, over here, alpha plus 1 into beta plus 1. Let us multiply this part. If you are multiplying this alpha with the both terms, alpha into beta means what? Alpha beta plus alpha into 1 means what? Alpha. Now let us multiply this 1 with both the terms. 1 into beta means what? Beta plus 1 into 1 means what? 1. Like that we are having. Means we have to find out alpha beta value and alpha plus beta value. Listen carefully. So as we are having the function now f of x is equals to x cube minus p of x plus 1 minus c. Okay, like this we have taken. Now let us multiply this part. If you are multiplying this, what will happen? F of x is equals to x cube minus px. Okay, then again minus p minus c. This part we are having over here. Okay, x square we are having actually. Let us see this part. This is x square. X square minus p into x plus 1. Again x square minus px minus p minus c. Okay, like this we are having. Now, if you are seeing this part, it is looking like quadratic polynomial. Power 2 we are having a quadratic polynomial. Now, for quadratic polynomial, what is the formula we are having? See this part, simple formula. Just now we have written for cubic polynomial. Now quadratic polynomial means what we are having? First one, alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a. Alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a. Next what we are having? Alpha beta is equals to c by a. This part we are having over here. Alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Now let us see this part what we are having. So minus we have written as it is. Now what is b value? B value what we are having over here. If you are seeing the b value, see this one. This is looking like a ax square plus bx plus c. Okay, ax square plus bx plus c. So what is a value we are having? A value is equals to x square. Now what is b value we are having over here? B value is equals to minus p. What is c value we are having over here? Minus p minus c. This part we are having. Okay. Now let us see this part. What is b value we are taking now? Minus p divided by a value means 1. It is equals to p. Minus into minus plus p we are getting. Now let us see this part. Now c value. What is c value we are having? Minus p minus c divided by 1. It is equals to minus p minus c. So these two values we have completed, alpha plus beta value, alpha into beta value. Now what we have to do means, listen carefully. Alpha into beta. What is alpha into beta value? Minus p minus c. Alpha into beta means what is the value? Minus p minus c. Now next, alpha plus beta value, plus we have written over here, alpha plus beta. What is alpha plus beta value? P we are having. So we have written p now. Now remaining part what we are having? Plus 1. So plus p minus p gets cancelled. 1 minus c is the final answer. What is the final answer we are getting over here? 1 minus c. 1 minus c means let us go with the first option. Now let us go with the next question over here. Alpha beta are the zeros of 3x square plus 12x minus 12. Then what is the correct option we are having? Same question we are having over here. See this part. Suppose if you are taking p of x or f of x is equals to 3x square plus 12x minus 12. Again this part. Now I have told you we are having two formulas for this quadratic. What is the first formula? Alpha plus beta, sum of the zeros. Okay, sum of the zeros, product of the zeros. Alpha plus beta is equals to minus b by a is equals to. Now minus we have written as it is. What is b value we are having? 12. Okay, compulsory you have to compare this part as ax square plus bx plus c. If you are comparing with that, what is a value we are having? 3. What is b value we are having? 12. What is c value we are having? Minus 12. Like that we have to compare. So minus 12 divided by what is a value we are having? 3. So 3 ones are 3 fours are, which is equals to minus 4. Okay. So alpha plus beta is equals to minus 4 we are getting. Now next one, alpha into beta is equals to, what is the formula? C by a. C by a. What is c value we are having now? C value is equals to minus 12 divided by a value is equals to 3. 3 ones are 3 fours are, which is equals to minus 4. So if you are seeing the answer carefully, alpha plus beta is equals to minus 4, alpha into beta is equals to minus 4. Means two values we are getting equal. So if it is equal, then we can go with alpha plus beta is equals to alpha into beta. Option 2 is correct.